Now at 5:30, we're tracking a developing situation right now here in Lexington, where police are searching for a woman who disappeared after a run at Legacy Trail.
Also on WKYT this morning, a man has been injured after he was stabbed during an argument in Lexington.
And a string of shootings along a roadway in Arizona have many living in the area on edge.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning from WKYT News. Welcome in. It's Thursday, September 10th, and we are making our way toward the weekend. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey, in today for Rebecca. And it's going to be a different kind of weekend around here, isn't it?
It is. I mean, considering we were in the 90s last weekend, it will be nowhere near that. Big changes coming. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Major changes, because as we go throughout the day, today it's still a little bit more rain, and then it fades away later on today. But it's really as we head toward the weekend, that's when you start to see this huge front slide on in, give us much cooler temperatures, even cooler than what we had yesterday. I'll show you that coming up. But London, Daniel, or the Hat Rogers Parkway, sitting there with those showers out and about. That's a heavy downpour. And also the BG Parkway working its way off into Washington County. Heads up if you're sitting there in Willisburg and Springfield. That's where you're starting to see one of those lone thunderstorms move on through. Temperatures right now in the 60s and 70s. We'll finish off right around 80 degrees. Afternoon looks much drier than this morning. But then the next front comes in here late Friday into Saturday. I'll show you what you can expect out of that in just about 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. We thank you.
New this morning, we're tracking a developing situation in Lexington right now. It's out by the Kentucky Horse Park. Multiple
police cruisers are at the scene. Other emergency responders there. We're told that they are searching for a reported missing person. Let's go to WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain, who is at the scene right now, and she's joining us with maybe some new information that we have at this point. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Yes, police are looking for 29-year-old Betty C. Bett of Georgetown. Now, police tell me her roommate told them that he last saw her last night at 7 o'clock when she came here to Legacy Trail to go for a run. She has not been seen since. Now, her roommate told police he went to work, and when he came home around 3 o'clock this morning, her car was not in the driveway. He then came out here to Legacy Trail thinking she could still be here, and he found her car. Now, her car still had her items in it, such as her purse and her cell phone. It's a Toyota Camry. The roommate then called police. Police are out in the trail at this moment searching for Betty with a canine unit. They hope to bring in a helicopter once the skies clear a bit. The police are concerned because Betty has an existing medical condition. Police haven't found anything to point to foul play, but they have not ruled it out. They say her purse was in the floorboard of the car with her keys, wallet, and phone inside. Her roommate tells police that Betty is an avid runner who came to Legacy Trail often to run. He said she would leave her stuff in the car with it unlocked. Now, police are asking for people to please stay off the trail until further notice. They are concerned about any interference with their search. Once again, police are searching for 29-year-old Betty C. Bett. Betty is originally from Kenya, but she currently lives in Georgetown. She's 5'8", weighs 160 pounds, and her hair is in braids. Now, if you have any information, you're asked to contact Lexington Police. We're live at Legacy Trail in Lexington. Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
All right, Michelle, thank you. Keep us informed if we get any new details in. And new this morning, a man was rushed to UK hospital after an early morning stabbing in Lexington. Police say it happened not long after 1 o'clock this morning at a home on Delcamp Drive off North Broadway. Officers tell us 2 men got into a fight and one stabbed the other. The man who was stabbed has non-life-threatening injuries. Police say they have not charged anyone because they're having trouble getting information from both people involved.
A community is rallying around a Central Kentucky woman left seriously injured in a crash. Rachel Oslin, her fiance, and her 2 children were in a crash Sunday afternoon in Jessamine County. Rachel was the only one to survive that crash. She used to be an employee at Tally Ho Restaurant in Lexington. Her former co-workers are now asking the community to help them raise money for her.
This is probably the most horrific thing that could happen to anybody. If you could just put your heart and think of what she feels like right now, and that she's going to need so much support.
You can donate at the restaurant via PayPal or on a GoFundMe account. If you'd like to help out, you can find out more on our website, WKYT.com.
New this morning, Lexington police officers have arrested a man who they say distributed child pornography. 27-year-old Arturo Ortega Hernandez is facing 2 charges, each of distributing and possessing child pornography. Police say he sent more than 2 inappropriate pictures of a young girl over the internet. He is set to be arraigned later today. Richmond police are looking for suspects involved in a brutal attack against a woman. Witnesses told police they found a woman bleeding on a sidewalk yesterday on North Madison Avenue. They say the woman claimed that 2 men tried to grab her and drag her into a car before cutting her neck and arms. Richmond police say crews took the woman to UK hospital with serious injuries. They do not have descriptions of the suspects.
A Louisville man who police say sexually abused children decades ago is now behind bars. 73-year-old George McCarty Jr. faces 22 felony charges. 18 of those counts are of indecent or immoral practices with another for a case from the 1960s. The sexual abuse counts are for a more recent case. One of McCarty's neighbors says he can't believe the charges.
He didn't seem like that kind of a guy, you know. I mean, just lived his life quietly is what it looked like to me. I'm glad they're taking care of it. I mean, something needs to be done. You know, it don't need to be forgotten.
Now, Higgs says he was surprised by the charges against McCarty. He says his neighbor was well liked by the community. McCarty will be back in court next month.
Dallas police have made an arrest in the murder of Kendra Hatcher. The 35-year-old graduate of UK's dental school was shot to death in the parking garage of her apartment building. Police have searched the apartment of an ex-girlfriend of Hatcher's boyfriend. Documents show investigators believe that woman may have planned the killing of Hatcher. Surveillance video from the garage showed a Jeep believed to be the getaway car. Police say Crystal Cortez is seen driving it, and she told police that the ex-girlfriend paid her $500 to drive a man to rob Hatcher.
Investigators say a newborn found unconscious in a Barron County home has died. Police have charged a man with murder in the case. They say Chad Lewis was caring for the 7-week-old baby at the time. Police found her unresponsive over the weekend inside a home. That home was full of black mold and a large marijuana growing operation. Police say autopsy results showed the baby died from a head injury. They have not said how she's related to Lewis. People in the Phoenix area are on edge after what appears to be at least 10 freeway shootings over the past 2 weeks. Arizona's Director of Public Safety calls the incidents domestic terrorism crimes. Don Champion reports now from CBS.
State, federal, and local police are looking for the person who's targeting motorists along the main freeway through Phoenix.
Why would somebody shoot at anybody at all? Especially to shoot at some innocent person? I mean, that's just insane.
Drivers who use Interstate 10 are nervous.
Very scary, very horrible. I hope they catch the person.
The incidents started on August 29th. The latest happened Wednesday when the passenger side window of this pickup truck was shattered. The Arizona Department of Public Safety confirms 7 vehicles were hit by bullets and 3 were hit by projectiles. Law enforcement is ramping up patrols on the ground and in the air.
This is becoming a huge safety issue at this point, so we want to get it stopped.
So far, there have not been any serious injuries.
It is just a matter of time, if this behavior continues, that we have tragedy on our roadways.
Police have no suspects. Arizona is calling on officials from Michigan, Colorado, and Kansas for help with their investigation. Each of those states has dealt with similar situations over the past year. Drivers are being urged to stay vigilant. Don Champion, CBS News.
Arizona's Governor Doug Ducey said in a statement that the safety of Arizonans is the #1 priority and that law enforcement is committed to apprehending those responsible for these crimes. Well, it's now the 8th named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Tropical Storm Henry formed late last night. However, forecasters say it's not going to threaten the U.S. coast. The National Hurricane Center said it should pass east of Bermuda this morning. The hurricane season sticks around until November 30th, and right now we're going through the peak of the season.
All of a sudden active there in the tropics. It is 5:39 on WKYT, and a second cable television provider could be coming to Lexington. The city is in the middle of a 10-year franchise agreement with Time Warner Cable, but according to our news partners at the Herald-Leader, Lexington city leaders say Windstream Communications made a request for the city to reopen the franchise process. The Urban County Council will soon vote on a request for bids for a franchise agreement. Time Warner would still keep its franchise agreement.
Well, a piece of history has resurfaced in Pulaski County. Somerset Community College has opened a time capsule that had been hidden behind a wall on campus since 1965. Students back then filled the capsule with newspapers, graduation programs, and a Bible. The class of 2015 decided to carry on the time capsule tradition by adding new mementos to it. The time capsule won't be reopened until 2065. That's a big deal when you open it up and see what's in it.
Right. It's fun, but to think of the changes since 1965 and then what's to come.
And there were people who had been there when they put it in, too.
Yeah, one woman was there who was there the day it was all put together. So
unearthing memories.
Interesting. All right, it is coming up on 5:41. And let's check live drive traffic bright and early here on your Thursday and see what's going on.
Well, taking a look at that Waze app, we're not seeing much of anything right now out on the roads, no problems. Just make sure as the day progresses and the rain starts to hit that you're careful out there, because that can make for some slick roadways.
All of a sudden, and even a couple of places we had some stall outs yesterday where the rain came up and people, made the improper decision to try to drive through it, so be careful.
Always be careful out there. That's right.
A lot more news coming up on WKYT on your Thursday morning. We're back in just a moment with a lot more.
And we're looking outside with those showers and a couple of rumbles of thunder back toward the VG Parkway. We'll get into this forecast coming up.